continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Conley as Norman Harrington.
Ann Howard, the newest member of the staff of Doctors Hospital, has taken a gamble. She deliberately withheld facts about her past when she applied for her appointment. And against Dr. Michael Rossi's advice, she has refused to correct the omission.
Dr. Morton just called. He wants to see me.
Yes, I know.
Then you did talk to him.
Yes?
Why, Mike? I told you I'd handle it.
And he asked to see me.
You promised me you wouldn't tell him anything.
He already knew. He received a copy of the letter that was sent to Elliot Carson.
Oh, of course. Whoever wrote that letter wouldn't stop with the newspaper.
And you could have stopped the effect of that letter days ago if you'd have gone to Dr. Morton and told him who you are.
If you want to wrap my knuckles this particular morning, Doctor, you'll have to stand in line.
Come in. Oh, Miss Howard, come in. Sit down, please. I never have any appetite for reprimanding a member of my staff, but it's disheartening to learn about your personnel from something like this.
I know about the letter, and I know what's in it. And I'm sorry it happened this way.
Why didn't you tell me who you were?
I was afraid that you wouldn't hire me.
I should have had the choice.
Dr. Morton, do you know how long it's been since I was accused of pushing this boy over a cliff?
I know how long it's been.
17 years. Dr. Morton, I have never had to beg for a job anywhere. I'm begging now. I went into physical therapy because I wanted to make up for what people said I had done. But the first time that I saw a little handicapped boy laugh because I'd helped him to play again, I knew the work had deep meaning for me. Peyton Place will always be a crossroads for me. This is where I want to practice, and this is where I have to practice.
I want you to understand something. An unsigned letter like this one carries very little weight. You're a fine professional, Miss Howard, and I'd hate to lose you. At the same time, I'd hate to make you feel as if you were on probation.
But I am.
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid you are.
Good day, Doctor. And thank you.
Good day, Miss Howard.
Tired?
was kind of a strain.
I figured. You haven't said a word.
Not much to say.
Look, if you're pregnant, you're pregnant. We'll make the best of it. We'll make more than the best of it.
Sure. Anyway, it could still be a false alarm. Come on. Got any ideas on how we spend the next 24 hours?
One, we spend them together as much as we can.
You know something?
What?
You're a pretty nice husband.
Come on.
Hi, Lorna. Thanks for taking over. Got a little worried about you. I hope I didn't mess up your schedule. Forget it. We'll see you later. Bye. Hi, Allison.
Hi.
I'll be right back.
Hi.
Hi. The changing of the guard. One of the great local thrills. I wouldn't miss it.
I saw you day before yesterday going into the administration building. You slighted me.
Huh?
I called out to you, but you wouldn't even turn around.
I guess I didn't hear you.
Are you going to do it? Are you going to sign up for that summer session?
I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. Well, I better go. No cooking for you tonight. Tonight, I'm taking you out to dinner. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Poor Norman. I bet he gets sick of everybody telling him to go to college all the time.
Having a degree can change a person's whole future. Or not having one.
It's a piece of paper.
Yes, but it's what you learn while you're getting it.
What do you learn? Seems to me it's just a socially approved way of putting off growing up for another 4 years.
Norman and I think it's important. I don't want him to wake up dumb in 10 years. He'll blame himself. Then he'll blame me.
You know something? You're a pretty good wife.
More coffee?
Yes, please. Thank you. Hello, Allison. Hi, Betty.
Mrs. Cord,
Mrs. Harrington.
are you used to it yet, being married?
Oh, not really. You know, I still have to look to make sure Stephen's mother isn't standing behind me. Do you have any decorator magazines?
Oh, sure, I'll get them. How's your house coming?
Oh, we still have to pick the colors and light fixtures. The plumber swears there's no such thing as swan-shaped faucets.
Oh, where are you going to put them?
In the master bath. If I can find a picture in one of the magazines to prove they exist. Oh, here's one. Come on, Allison, I need an opinion.
That's all bride's talk.
Well, you don't think I threw you my wedding bouquet by accident, do you? What have you been doing?
It's a usual thing.
No, you and Rod.
Nothing to tell.
Because I'm asking?
No, he's been busy on his new garage working.
Well, don't wait until you can afford these. We didn't. You know, I can recommend marriage highly. And if you don't believe in me, bride, just ask that old married woman across the counter.
It's funny how our lives have changed in 1 year, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'm off. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Allison.
Did Allison tell you she was uncomfortable?
Not exactly.
Have you two talked about Rodney?
Well, I kind of sensed things.
Apparently, I can't.
Salt?
All right, you two have talked. What's her feeling about Rodney? Is it the boy of her dreams? Lancelot with spark plugs?
You want a very simple answer.
I'll settle for any answer now.
They're in love.
What else has she told you?
Well, she loves him.
That's all?
You know, you said you weren't going to ask me any more questions the other night.
Well, she is my daughter, you know. Has she said anything to you about getting married?
Well, if they go on feeling this way about each other,
What do you mean, feeling the way they do now? I mean, do they consider themselves engaged? What are their plans? I'm sorry. I don't mean to badge you like that. You know something? If I went to Allison, she wouldn't put up with it. She'd say I was interfering. I spent too many years away from her. It's too late.
it wouldn't be any different if you'd raised her. If you'd changed her diapers and read her bedtime stories, or if she'd been Daddy's little girl all through her childhood, it wouldn't be any different. Little girls, when they grow up, if there's been any relationship at all, they confide in their mothers. It's different with a father and a son. Maybe this one won't be a son.